Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Jose, if you're new here. And if you're not new here, bitch, welcome back. It's me. You already know what the fuck going on. Thank you guys so much for clicking on. If you guys remember this shirt, this is from my previous video, the tie-dye one. And if you haven't watched it, go watch it right fucking now. Because I don't know what you're doing clicking on this video and not watching the other one. But I just got done washing my face and putting on my skincare. But I decided to put on a fucking face mask. But while I'm doing that, let's make it interesting, and I'm gonna do an unpopular opinions video because I feel like I have a lot of popular opinions, and just because they're unpopular to you doesn't mean they're unpopular to everybody. Okay guys, so let me get the face mask prepared because I've had this shit for a long time. It's the Mario Badescu drying face mask. I've had it on for a fucking long time and I just haven't used it. Let me fix my light. And I haven't used it, and it looks like this. So I'm going to be mixing it with my lotion, the Mario Badescu lotion too. I've had this for a long time too, but I'm gonna mix it because this shit is a little too thick and it's a little too dry. Okay, so first things first, I'm the realist. Okay, so my first unpopular opinion that I have, these are all that I just wrote down from my head at the top of my fucking big ass head, is shit talking. I don't understand how people can like talk shit about a bitch and not know them. Like, yeah, I be doing that sometimes too, but it's because like people talk shit about me first, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my shit talking back, like duh, because what goes around comes around. But I don't understand how like a lot of people don't know me or my friends or my family. Like, I don't know, but I've heard stories. A lot of people don't even know us and just be talking shit and just say whatever comes to their head. And like they don't even know us like that to be talking. And I'm like, bitch, why are you talking right now? Like acting like you're Princess Diana and I'm Ice Spice. Next thing I have is jealousy. I do not understand how people can be jealous of another person. Like, what are you so jealous about? Like, if you're mad because your life isn't where you want it to be, then that sounds like a personal issue. You should change that for yourself. If you don't like where your life is, why don't you go ahead and change that and fix that? Because I feel like every time I see a bitch and I'm quote unquote jealous of them, I use it as a motivation. Like, okay, what am I jealous of them about? And I'm gonna go ahead and have whatever I'm jealous about. Like, if I'm jealous about like, oh, well, they have a lot of like subscribers on YouTube, like, okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and get my subscribers on YouTube. Or like, oh, they're like skinnier than me, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get skinny too. Like, it's just that type of shit. Like, okay, you have it, I want it, I'm gonna go ahead and get it for myself. I'm not gonna talk shit about you because you have something I want. I'm gonna go ahead and use that to my motivation. See, is a thing where everybody has against a person, and you cannot be like, oh, I'm not a jealous person, like, I really don't care. Like, bitch, you're jealous, we know. Yeah, there's someone in the world that you're jealous of. Like, regardless of who it may be, someone famous or something, like, go ahead and get what they have, like, get it for yourself. Like, okay, maybe you can't get a BBR right now, or maybe you can't get a mansion, or maybe you can't get that scholarship or that award or the fucking, what's that award that people get when they're like really smart? They're like fucking, I don't know, some like shit like that. Some, just wait, use that to your motivation. Be like, okay, I'm gonna hustle to get the award I want. Next thing is gas prices. I do not understand why gas is so expensive. Like, the government says they're trying to make up money that they lost, but the thing is, like, nobody's ever gonna stop putting gas. People are gonna forever and always put gas. We're giving the money back to the government regardless. No matter if gas goes to $10, people are still gonna put gas because they need transportation. No matter what, companies, trucks, semis, buses, gas, people, like razors, like all kind. There's a lot of things of transportation that require gas. So no matter how expensive gas gets, people are still gonna buy it. Like, I know no matter how expensive gas gets in my household, we're still gonna get it regardless of like, okay, we're gonna only use one car and put gas only in one car from now on. We're gonna still put gas. Like, okay, there's shipment shipped across the world, like, okay, I'm gonna pay gas for my semis. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no matter what, people are still gonna put gas in their car. Also, just prices in general are just expensive. Like, Target be raising up their prices, and which I don't understand why. Like, because people still buy the same shit. Like, here in this household, we still buy the same shit every day. And like, we see hella people at the store. No matter how expensive stuff gets, people are still gonna go and buy stuff. It doesn't matter the price. That's what I just don't understand. Like, why are companies raising up their prices? Because the more The higher the prices get, the less things people are going to want to buy and the less customers you're going to have. People are going to go to wherever it's cheaper just because they see that, like, oh, you know, Quick Trip is cheaper to put gas than Circle K. People are going to go to Quick Trip to put gas because Circle K has higher prices. You know what I mean? Like, next thing is traffic. I don't understand traffic. Like, just go. The light turns green, go. Like, why are we still stopped? Like, why are we still stopped? Go. And if you're a slow driver, I feel like slow drivers should not be allowed to drive. I feel like there should be like a certain age limit to where, like, oh, you're done driving. There should be a certain age limit. Like, I'm saying, like, my tata or my grandma sometimes, like, I don't think they should have given you your license because you do not drive good. You suck at driving. Like, especially my grandpa, like, he'd just be driving, like, however, like, he do not give a fuck if there's another person on the road. Like, he's still gonna drive, like, whatever. Like, he doesn't care. And something I also don't understand is my mind. Like, I literally am so perverted, and I just don't understand why. Like, if you knew me, well, if you know me, you go to school, well, not at school. Like, if you're related to me, you know how perverted my mind gets. Like, I am so, like, disgusting. Like, I be thinking, like, oh, like, spaghetti, and I'm like, oh, dick, oh, vagina. Like, I'm just, like, so perverted. Like, there's perverted jokes that people don't get. Like, I will understand what you're trying to say here. Then they don't talk to me, we are not friends. I'm not friends with that many people from middle school. I am literally friends with 2 people from middle school, and at that, because we hardly even talk when we see each other. Like, I hardly have friends from middle school. I made new friends in high school, and that's the thing. Like, people cried when they were leaving middle school. Like, I'm gonna miss my friends. Like, babe, they're not gonna be your friends when you see them in 2 weeks from now. They're gonna forget about you. That's what happened to one of my old best friends. That bitch turned fake as fuck. Like, I'm not even gonna say nothing, but yeah. She know what she did. She know. Let's keep it a bug. Like, she know what happened. So I hate the fact that I'm colorblind. Like, being colorblind is so embarrassing for me. Cause, like, people be like talking like, oh my god, I love this purple dress, and I'm like, that blue dress is cute, and they're like, blue? Where do you see blue? Like, being colorblind, like, it's just so sad being colorblind. Like, if I cannot be If I cannot be colorblind, I would not be colorblind, because you would only understand if you were actually colorblind. People think I'm joking. Like, no, bitch. I would love to be able to see the colors and, like, pick my outfits how you pick them, because I'd be walking around thinking I'm wearing full brown, but I'm really wearing green and brown. Or I'm just wearing a full green outfit and I think I'm wearing brown. Like, no. Like, some of the outfits I wear are not on purpose because I just genuinely don't know what color I'm wearing that day. I genuinely don't know. Colors you see, the colors I see are different from the colors you see. You know, it's not like, oh my god, I just don't see color. Like, how sad. I mean, there is like colorblind where it's like that, but my case isn't as severe to where it's like that, thank god. Next thing is allergies. Like, bitch, I don't understand why these trees be giving me allergies. Like, I just don't understand, like, why the fuck they be giving me allergies. Like, what? The little pollen trees, like, I don't fucking understand why they're giving me allergies. The government low-key put shit in our plant, in our oxygen, for us to get allergies and get sick and have to go get medicine at the store. So if you're sick right now, blame it on the government, because I feel like it's their fault. We have to go to the store or go to the doctors, go spend money on a doctor's visit, go spend money on medicine, and go spend money on the gas to get there. Getting pulled over, and then if you get pulled over, you get a ticket, paying that back to the government. Like, this world is a setup, for real. Like, everything's set up here. The thing I, like, have a strong belief in is I don't believe in aliens. I don't believe in them. People are like, you really think we're the only things out here? Well, like, no, but I just don't believe in aliens. Like, I don't know why, but I don't believe in them. I just don't. Because, like, I don't know. I feel like if they were here, they would have done something already. We get an alien invasion right now. They're like, bitch, boop. No. I feel like if there was aliens already, they would have done something. They're all plotting right now. They're all, Jose Mendoza's the first bitch we're getting. Like, I don't give a fuck. If you guys don't fucking hear by me by Saturday, because that's my next upload date. If you guys don't hear from me by Saturday, bitch, I got taken by aliens. Text me to make sure I'm good, because I probably got taken by them bitches. A movie, The Fourth Kind. Supposedly, it's a true story that this bitch got taken by aliens and all that shit. Her daughter, and now she can't find her daughter, and they made her daughter blind and shit. It's a trip. Like, there was some parts in that movie where I believed, and there was some parts where I was like, bitch, shut up, that did not happen. Who am I to judge of what happens in mankind? virginity. Why is virginity such a big topic? Why does everybody give a fuck about who fucked you, who you put in your mouth, and who you put down there, and who you've put it in, and whose mouth you've been inside of? Like, I see this specific aunt, they're like always asking me like, ¿y la novia? Like, oh, and you're like, you haven't got no bitch pregnant, and like, oh, your virginity, and like, oh, this, oh, that, oh, have you fucked this, have you fucked that? Like, cause my cousin, their mom is very like puto. He like fucks everybody, and I'm like, just because he be fucking everybody doesn't mean I'm fucking everybody and I get a pregnancy scare every fucking week from a different bitch. Like, no, your business. Like, I don't know. I feel like I get compared a lot to people in my family, which I hate. Like, no, just because that bitch is doing crack cocaine doesn't mean I'm doing cocaine, or just because that bitch can't see his kids anymore doesn't mean I have kids. Like, what? Me fucking exposing everyone. Like, no, I'm not the same bitch as everybody else. I'm dabbing it near my eye because I don't want to get it inside of my eye to where I can like, because that shit is gonna hurt and it's gonna burn. But yeah, like, that's the type of shit where I'm just like, what? Come again? And cheating. I do not understand why people cheat. Like, if you're so bored of that relationship where you have to go cheat, just break up with him. Like, if you have the balls to cheat and you don't have the balls to break up with them, bitch, get the fuck out of my face. Like, if you really can go cheat on a bitch and everything is gonna be picture perfect sweet, and you don't have the balls to break up with them, never catch me cheating, because I'll just break up with them. Even if I got cheated on, like, oh, I'm gonna cheat on them back for payback. Like, no, I'm gonna go ahead and break up with them, because if he's cheated on you or if she's cheated on you before, she's gonna cheat on you again. Because now they just know how easy you are and how simple it is to ponerte los cuernos. They're gonna know how easy it is. Fucking degrade themselves because they're like, oh, it's true. Like, I'm sorry, baby. Like, I will show you love. Like, please don't leave me. Like, if I get cheated on and they like start blaming me, like, well, you didn't give me love, you didn't do this, and I'm gonna be like, all right, well then, bitch, like, leave. The fuck are you doing for me where I have to beg you to stay? Obviously nothing. The only thing you're doing for me is probably giving me chlamydia. Because you're with every other bitch. No. Once a cheater, always a fucking cheater. One thing I don't understand is microphones and speakers. How is my voice going to the speaker? Like, how is it electronically happening where my voice can, like, be projected onto a speaker? Like, I be thinking that while I'm on drive-thru at work. And I'm like, how is my voice communicating through this speaker right now? Like, the thing I don't understand is the fucking economy. Why is everything so fucking expensive? Like, I'm gonna complain about money till the day I die, but it's not gonna stop me from buying shit from Target. The thing I don't understand is when people little boy me, little to understand, or you're too much of a little boy to be cussing and like starting this and having social media and doing social media and wanting to start a platform. Sometimes she just be little boying me when nobody's around. Like, she little boy me sometimes. And I'm just like, who are you little boying right now? Like, who are you little boying? Like, bitch, why are you so worried? Because she's like, you're too young to start this. You're too young to do this. You're too young to do that. When I have a fucking cousin, he's smaller than me. He's like 1 year younger than me. And I've never seen that bitch little boy him. You have your whole son, a different cousin that I don't fuck with. You have your whole son over there. Like, bitch, little boy him because you're his mother. You are not mine. Like, that bitch always tries to be somebody's mother, and I'm like, you're nobody's mother. People getting scammed. I've gotten scammed by this insurance place because I was paying insurance on my car, and I got scammed by them. They charged me like $200 2 times, and then they were gonna charge me again. And then so I wrote my dad, the audacity these bitches have, and we're like, why can't we charge the card? Like, something's wrong. And my dad was like, because you just charged the card, like, yesterday. Why are you trying to charge it again? Because of our late fee. What late fee did I have to pay that you just charged me over $200 for? Like, what? Give me a new card and, like, new numbers and shit. Sometimes the banks reimburse you when you get frauded on because it's, like, their fault. I gave them my card number. Like, I gave it to them intentionally, and, like, the use was for them to charge me. I can't report it as scam because it was me who gave them the information. You know, they didn't just steal it from, like, the fucking dark internet, and they didn't, like, fuck me to, like, get it. So, I don't understand what's the big deal about taking naps. People be getting mad, like, you're taking too many naps throughout the day, and you have too many dicks in your mouth. Shut up. Be taking my 5-10 naps a day, for like 5 hours each nap because I'm just tired of putting up with you bitches. Like, I can't stand none of you hoes. You bitches talking too much for me to be able to stand you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and go take a nap. Another thing that I don't like is when people are like, put that on your mom, or put that on this, or put that on that. If you're really standing on something and you believe something, you don't have to put it on shit. You'd be like, bitch, I'm telling you what I'm telling you. If you don't believe it, that sounds like a personal issue. Like, that's my shit. Like, I hate when people be like, put that on this, put that on that. Bitch, if you don't believe me, that's a personal issue. Watch you look stupid in the long run. Like, if I'm telling you your boyfriend is cheating on you and you're like, put that on this, put that on that. If you don't believe me, go ahead and look stupid. Because if you're not believing your friend for telling you the truth, go look stupid somewhere else. Because you are not going to catch me looking stupid here. How people give so many fucks about another bitch and another bitch's dick or another bitch's vagina. Like, why do you give so much? Why do you give a fuck about what they're doing with them in their fucking private areas? It has nothing to do with you. You're not the one parking it in no bitch. They're the ones parking it. Oh no, no lesbians, no this, no that. Your fingers aren't involved. Your pussy ain't involved. Your dick ain't involved. What the fuck does that have to do with you? Like, okay. And one last thing, I'm like, one last thing, and then another thing, and then another thing, and then 2 times 2. So, I don't understand why school fucking starts so early in the day. Like, need a break from hearing the teachers moan and nag. 2 fucking days out of the week and 2 months ain't enough. We need like 3 days out of the week and a year. Or not a year, but like, you know, a little longer than 2 months. Because I don't want to go back and hear those bitches fucking moan and nag at, where are the assignments at? Where is this at? Where is this at? Rant. Thank you guys so much for watching and so much for listening. If you guys haven't already, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this to your mom, your dad, your cat, your dog, your hamster, your guinea pig, your sneaky link, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, your fiance, your fucking your mistress, whoever. And please, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before summer ends, because I want to be that bitch when I pull up to school. So help me out reach my goal.